Good morning, greetings, peace and love, everybody. My name is Kimberlie Wright. Welcome to Word Up Wednesdays. Today is the class all about poetry, spoken word, and short stories. All right, young people, first we're going to get into our holidays and events and give some of our other beautiful young writers, we're going to give them a chance to get in class. All right, so first, today is January the 19th, moving right along. Cherish every moment, no time is promised to us. The year is already in full speed. All right, so today, and please have your pen and pencils out if there's something in this class. Well, you know, this class is all about writing. So you want to always have your pen and paper out in case it's something you feel that it's drawn to you that you want to write about. And these holidays and events, you can use them as prompts or research if you have interest in any of those. All right. So once again, I hope you all have enjoyed the holiday, which was Monday. Dr. Martin Luther King's commemoration and holiday was, I saw the program on channel Fox 5 from about 10 to 2. It was a really, really inspiring and good program. The highlights of the program was about voting and being nonviolent, and anything that we want to push forth as it pertains to making this world better begins with who? Me, you. So, you know, you may not think that things that you do could make an impact, but little small steps, little small things will make a big difference. All right. January the 19th. Also, feel free to go ahead and start writing for January. Think about it for the year as in months. That'll help you organize some of your writings. Right now, you could be writing about anything that deals with January, like the beginning of the year, snow, the cold weather, winter, Dr. Martin Luther King, since his birthday is in January. And then February, you can, well, I just wrote down a few, I just recited or said a few things that you could possibly write about for January. But for February, you can write about love, Valentine's. You can write about Black history. Black history is coming up. And you can write about the month of February in itself. And I think we have a couple of presidents' birthdays that are in February, if I'm not mistaken. I know my right-hand assistant will help me and correct me, Miss Jean. She's always on point with information and pronunciations and that type of thing. So is it Lincoln's or somebody's birthday in February? Well, it's okay. You have to unmute yourself. But anyway, so today is January.
It's Lincoln.
Okay.
Lincoln.
You might want to write something about Lincoln. I'm not sure. But however, you can organize your writings since we're at the beginning of the year, on a month-to-month basis, and also due to the fact what's going on in that month, there can be prompts for you if you feel that you're drawn to those to write. All right, so we may or may not be having more participants in class. Today is okay. We're just going to go ahead and go forth with who we have, and some people might be chiming in, but we're just going to move forward. All right, today is World Quark Day, Q-U-A-R-K. We're going to come back and check that out because I'm really interested. Let's just see what it is all about right now. World Quark Day. World Quark Day is a special day set aside to celebrate the delicious cheese known as quark. Have y'all ever heard that?
No.
Oh, me either. Sometimes it's spelled quarg, Q-U-A-R-G. It's a mild, creamy, and much better for your health than regular cheese. So what's not to like? Pork is an incredibly versatile food and ingredient that you can throw into sweet and savory recipes in place of cheese. It goes well with just about everything and is perfectly delicious eaten on its own too. So if you're interested to see what pork is, you can look it up. It looks like, to me, it kind of looks like feta cheese, or kind of like cottage cheese. But since it has this rough, hard consistency, you can't barely see that. I think it looks like feta, but you can check that out on your own. Quark, Quark. All right, today is Tenderness Toward Existence Day. That's anything that has a life, like lizards, bugs. It's just having tenderness towards anything that exists. That means we are all created under this, in this world together. All right, National Tin Can
So you
Day.
say if I see a lizard, don't kill it today?
Well, being tender is either don't kill it, you get a container and cover it up and get a plate or something, and then you scoot it on outside and maybe take your finger and rub it on the top of the head or something.
Yeah, Mickey, you can do that with a snake too.
Take a shovel and kill it today.
No, take a shovel and pick up the snake and caress the snake.
And kill it today.
No murder.
You gotta have
murder day.
You gotta be like Otis Redding. You gotta have a little tenderness.
Yes.
All right. Today is National Tin Can Day, National Popcorn Day,
Woo.
Museum Selfie Day. That means, like, I guess you go to different museums in your city and you take a selfie outside of the museum to say that, hey, I'm here. All right, it's Gun Appreciation Day.
No.
You could just be appreciating your gun by making sure it's safe, locked up, or appreciate it by getting rid of it. It's a lot of ways you can appreciate guns. All right, Good Memory Day. If you can remember, today is Good Memory Day. Look at Miss Jean. All right, today is, for all you witches out there, today is Brew a Potion Day. Brew a potion. I brewed a potion this morning. It's called coffee.
Yeah. I said that same brew.
Okay,
collagen.
I
usually drink hot tea, but something said to me I kind of wanted a cup of coffee, so I just drank coffee this morning. All right, and today also, which I'm going to check out, this is called Artist as an Outlaw Day. Artist as an Outlaw Day is annually celebrated on January 19th. It's a day to celebrate the subversive artists, the people who challenge the status quo and speak truth to power even when the going is tough. Artists have always been considered as being on the fringes of society. Of course, there are pop artists who are well known, who say things that are inoffensive to people in power. There are also the artists whose works are known to challenge the way society functions and demands something different. It's these artists and their works that we celebrate on Artist as Outlaw Day. So that's just about artists who have like changed the world in some type of way with some type of image or message or something to that nature.
We appreciate you as an artist.
Thank you so much.
I do. I appreciate you because you could be out trying to get commercials and getting paid a great deal, but you stay with the old people.
It's because I really do cherish you all, and I do look up to you all as artists as well, and I learned so much from you all, and my job is really a lot of fun. Okay.
Kim, do you ever miss going to all the centers like you used to?
So once again, the thing that I miss about traveling to all the centers is just probably the variety of people, meaning like being able to see the variety of people, but pretty much you still get a variety of being in one place because you still have people still coming, new people still coming into the facility and everything. And since COVID has gone on and we have had some downtime like at home and everything, Unfortunately, I'm so sorry to even bring this up that we've lost some people. We have had people that have passed
Yeah.
along due to COVID and not having anything related to COVID. But however, you know that since time has passed, we're gonna have new people that are in the age range of 55 and up, and we're gonna have new participants coming along. So that's gonna be exciting as well. So it really was more variety on a consistent basis, but it's still a good thing. Yes, Miss Jean.
Kim, does each senior center have its own flavor?
Yes, they really do. And all of the centers, I think it's kind of healthy to have a little competition going on sometimes. But however, I don't want people to hold on one second. I'm so sorry. Okay, so it's healthy to have a little competition, but however, it is good to know that these centers are sister centers, and we all have seniors, which we're here to serve. But each center has a little bit of something different to offer as pertains to the actual facility without seniors even having to be in them. And the seniors bring a little bit of different flavor to each facility as well. And sometimes the staff will talk about what we think about how we feel each facility is, but the same thing that the staff says, I've noticed that the seniors have analyzed and said as well.
Kim, if you could name each center, give them a flavor, what flavor would each center be in terms of ice cream?
All right, so Darnell is gonna be vanilla bean.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it's because people always say, I don't know why, people say that people at Darnell are kind of bougie, but really I just think they're kind of classy, and it's a lot of people that have a lot of history, I would say. But that goes a lot of other places too, but Mills, I would say Mills is more laid back in a sense. I don't know what sense I'm trying to say, but
Butter pecan.
they have a little bit more, it's a more diverse. The reason why I would say diverse is because the area that it's in, Midtown, they're gonna have your kind of like white participants, Black participants, Asian participants, some more different nationalities kind of coming from that particular place. And so
Rainbow, Kim, could they be rainbow sherbet?
oh, rainbow sherbet, good, I like that.
I would call it Neapolitan. What's it, Neapolitan?
I'll call it
Neapolitan.
It could be Neapolitan.
Yeah, yeah.
And Bowden is gonna be Rocky Road. Rocky Road, because they have a lot of flavor over there. First of all, I gotta say, Darnell, no facility has programming like Darnell. We have programming out the wazoo. Even other facilities always say that we have so many different classes to offer. And the reason why is just because of the volunteers and the teachers that we have, or what we have to offer. But however, at Bowden, I would call them Rocky Road. And
watch it there. Watch it now. Hold on.
No, it's because y'all so sweet with all that chocolate, you know.
Yeah, change that tune, okay?
With the chocolate and marshmallows, they're so sweet and soft. And actually, they have a lot of culture over there. I would say due to the fact of like the African dance, and it's a lot of culture over there due to the fact that Guy is a participant who used to pump the fist on the Olympics. You know, it's a lot of culture over there. But then at Benson, I would say that was, what ice cream needs some flavor? Sorry.
vanilla. I have been to all 4 centers and taken classes
Vincent
at
is
all 4.
mainly populated Caucasian, but it's a wonderful center. They have a lot of funding as it pertains to, they do a lot of donations and drives, and it's really a nice center, but I would say it's smaller, but it's really nice.
Vanilla cream.
Vanilla cream, but they are the whipped cream. But I've worked at a lot of neighborhood centers, the smaller areas as well. Okay, y'all give me 1 second. I want you all to get your paint chip portrait pieces together. And I really do miss all the centers. I love all them centers. I used to work and teach yoga at all the facilities and art. And I really do miss going to all of them. However, I want you all to get your chips together. I'm gonna get another portion of the game. Be right back. Get your chips together, young people. All right. So today in class, we have Miss Jean. I'm going off the list. We have Miss Betty, Miss Vicky, myself, Gloria Langley, Miss Samaya is not in class, and I don't see Miss Sharon Harnett. However, if there's anybody, you don't have to go in order. If there's anybody that would like to recite their piece, feel free. I gave you 12 pieces, 12 chips from our paint chip portrait, and you were supposed to compile those words that were in the 12 chips that I gave you to make a story. Is anybody ready?
I'm sort of ready.
Miss Gloria?
Go
Good.
ahead, let Miss Jean go.
No. I want to hear yours first. You go.
Yes, I did come up with, mine is actually a combination of assignments that you gave me, Kim, because it's a travel back in time and it's a short story about my paint chips.
Okay, can I just say one thing? I wanted to do it how I did last week. So I just want to say the words that Miss Gloria Langley had were morning glory, grandma's hydrangeas, mystical, wonderful wisteria, forget me not, iris, plum perfect, octopus, lavender, Neptune, wishing well, and panther.
It should be, the last one should be wild huckleberry.
Okay, so maybe what happened was it might have fell off into somebody's piece and it might be mine. Okay, go ahead, it's fine.
Okay, the title of it is Field of Colorful Dreams. I am sitting in a meeting. The presenter is talking, but I can't hear a word she is saying. That's because my mind has wandered back to my childhood, back to the days when spring breaks and summer vacations were exciting and carefree for my sister and I. Some people call this daydreaming. This particular dream takes me to the porch of the big house, as we called it. The big house sat in the deep woods of southern Alabama, and it was the home of my Aunt Roberta, Uncle Russell, and their 7 rambunctious kids who were my first cousins. I am sitting on the porch in the old squeaky swing As my eyes scan the gorgeous field right before my eyes, row after row of colorful blooms of flowering plants are in plain view. Even the weeds that peeked up between the vibrant colors were beautiful. This is when I first realized nature and all of its beauty. It was striking, perfectly lined up like a parade marching with perfect precision and harmony. Although I did not know the names of flowers, I would sit with my aunt and point to each row as she named them for me because she was an expert at growing flowers. In my eyes, this is what it looked like. The first couple of rows were morning glories, and they were all dressed up in red, white, and blue, like the color of the American flag, as if they were leading the charge. When I pointed to the next colorful rows of pale pinks, Aunt Roberta told me that those were Grandma's hydrangeas. She had planted them many years ago, and they were still popping up each year, reminding us that she was still with us. Grandma's hydrangeas preceded the wonderful wisteria that were clothed in shades of lavender and deep purple. The colors were plum perfect. As I sat and listened to my aunt's sweet voice as I continued to point, I thought of how the stories behind this beautiful scene was almost mystical. There was a row of deep blue flowers that she called forget-me-nots. I asked her if they were always sad because they were so blue, but she replied, not at all. They are positioned in the middle of the field to protect and watch over the others, which made a lot of sense to me. I could relate their blue uniforms to police officers whose job is to protect and serve. The next few rows were mixtures of multicolored flowers, reds, pinks, oranges, and yellows. Auntie said, now those are called iris. They are so happy that they dance in the sunshine and wave in the cool breeze of the morning. I could relate to them by thinking of the cheerleaders at our football games at school. Ending the parade was a bright red huckleberry field. We oftentimes played in that field where we made mud cakes and pies using the berries. On the other side of the field was a pond and an old well. The well had been painted a bright Neptune color, which is bright blue, and had grown over with grass. We called it a wishing well because it had all kinds of inscriptions on it. My cousins had used a nail to inscribe their initials along with their boyfriends' or girlfriends' initials. They drew Valentine hearts and whatever else they felt like drawing that day. That also reminds me of how they would scare my sister and I by pretending that they had pulled an octopus out of the pond, which turned out to be just an old shredded black rubber tire that they put on a stick. They would run us all around the yard shouting, "We found an octopus in the pond." At this moment, the presenter asked me a question that I could not answer because I had been traveling back in time in my field of colorful dreams. Oh, well, it was a nice adventure.
So what was your title again, Miss Gloria?
Field of Colorful Dreams.
Okay, I really, really love that. And even in the field of colorful dreams, just your illustrations of everything was so on point that it really, really made me want to be there. And I could see anything. Anybody else have any comments?
It was beautiful. My favorite flower is, besides the rose, forget-me-nots.
Mm-hmm.
They're so beautiful. I'm gonna plant them all in my backyard again.
Wow.
Deer seem to like them.
I love the way you made such a story with the garden and how you said you didn't know the names and Aunt Roberta. It was just such a beautiful story.
It was
so
just
nice.
like you were there with her.
Yes, yeah. It get in the details.
Mhm.
I
You
have
know,
an
she
Aunt
didn't
Roberta
just,
from California.
and you know what she did? She didn't just say it. She told each detail. I thought that was beautiful. Can you paint? Can you paint that, Gloria? Can you make a painting of
I
that?
wish I could. I might have to get Kim to do that for me.
No, you can do it.
That does sound beautiful. So you said, Miss Vic, you said California.
It's really, she really was in New York for most of our lives, but she was migrated over to California and before she died. But Aunt Roberta,
Aunt Roberta. Okay,
Uncle Joe and Aunt Roberta.
all right.
Gloria, you typed that up? You
I
typed
did
that
type it up.
Oh, it's
yes.
so beautiful. I mean, I just saved that. That'd be great to pass on to your, the coming
Family,
generation. So they,
friends.
That's
yeah,
a great idea.
Yes.
That's a great idea. I
Please
can share
do.
it with my grandkids for sure. Yes. 'cause
yeah.
a lot of them don't know about
And
this.
then let Kim tell you how to make it so pretty, and put it in a little box or something, that little special box of memories or something like that.
Okay. Okay.
I
Thank you.
loved it. I loved it.
Thank
Did
you.
somebody, so if, like, with the last couple of classes we were in, a couple of people read their pieces. I know Miss Jean read her piece. And I want to say Miss Samaya read her piece. And probably Miss Vicky. But if anybody needs to, anybody requests for you all to read your piece again, feel free. Miss Jean, did you have something you wanted to do?
Not after that.
Ah!
Jeez, don't do
But
that.
but Kim, I do have a nom de plume.
You got a number.
A nom de,
All right,
yeah,
so up here,
my birthday. Okay, my
let's tell everybody,
birthday
up
is
here, everybody, your nom de plume, we're still looking for, it's a pen name, P-E-N name. It would be like your stage name. Instead of your name being Sean Combs, you change your stage name to P. Diddy, a Puff Daddy. So, like your stage name, we're gonna be doing spoken word. In case you want to change your name to a stage name, you want to do a nom de plume. What is it, Miss Jean?
my nom de plume is Jeanne Larue.
Jean,
Ooh.
J-E-A-N.
Yes, that's my birth name. That's my birth name.
Is
My
Jean,
mother
what
name
else?
is Jeanne Larue, and Larue means the street or the way.
Can you
Capital L-A, capital L-A, capital R-U-E. So that's my birth name.
I'm gonna put it in the chat to ask you, is that correct? Is it Jean
Okay.
La?
Rue.
Spell it again.
Capital L-A.
Oh, R. You said R root. And you said you said it means what, Miss Jean?
It means the street or the way in French.
The streak or street?
Street, S-T-R-E-E-T.
Oh, street.
Uh-huh.
Is that correct?
Yes, right.
All right, Jean LaRue. I like that. Jean LaRue. So
Yeah.
far we have Jean LaRue, we got Gal, and we have K.D. Wright. So we're looking for some other ones. Miss Betty, you ready with anything today? It's no pressure. All right. So you all know that I had this piece, the 12 pieces, and I named it, Was It All a Dream? These are the particular words I have. So for anybody that already had these prompts, the words that I gave you, so just for today, everybody got paper and pencil out there?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, quickly, I'm going to do something. All right. So this is for everybody. And even if I do call your name out, just write it down anyway. Even if you don't write anything down, it's fine. It's no problem. You just want to participate because you're in class today. All right. So Ms. Jean, Ms. Jean is going to be 1, the same way we have it on the board. Ms. Jean,
Yes.
Your words are blue moon.
Woo. Gotcha.
You're gonna get 3. Halo, halo. And dinosaur.
Woo.
All right, Miss Betty. Your words are glacier. Glacier. That's Glacier. Your next word is nest. Nest. And your next word is avalanche. Avalanche. If anybody needs to know how to spell any of these words, please don't hesitate to ask. All right, next, Miss Vicky. So there's gonna be a twist to these. Miss Vicky, your words are marigold. Marigold. Wild mushroom. And sunburst. Miss Gloria Langley. Watermelon. Ginger root. And scarecrow. Miss Catherine Revere, welcome to the class. Your words are quicksand, quicksand. Your next word is first kiss. And your third word is dirt road, dirt road.
And 1719 497.
Hold on 1 second, everybody. Dirt road. All right, so I just wanted to do mine last so I can make sure to give you yours. My 3 words are going to be 3, 4. I'm just gonna pick 3 like not looking. So I'm picking them right now. I have Plymouth Rock.
Woo.
I wish I wouldn't have picked that one, but it's okay.
Me too.
I have baby sweater. Oh my God, how's that gonna go together?
Knit a baby sweater on Plymouth Rock.
Why did I pick mine without looking? And I have primrose path. That don't even go together. Primrose path.
Woo.
All right. So now the new twist to the game is I'm gonna choose a prompt card for everybody. The prompt card is how you're gonna start your piece. Miss Jean, these are the prompt cards.
All right.
I'm choosing one. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
All right. You're gonna start yours by saying it was good while it lasted. You can start it or begin it by saying it was good
Okay.
while it lasted.
Okay.
All right, tell me when to stop, Miss Betty.
Stop.
Yours gonna begin or end by saying, one of these things is not like the others.
One of these things is not like the other one.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I want to let you all know these videos are not gonna be on YouTube.
Good.
Yeah, these videos will not be on YouTube. I just want to let y'all know. All right, Miss Vicky, tell me when to stop.
Stop.
All right. Long lost. LONGLOST, the beginning or the end of your piece. Long lost. All right. Miss Gloria, when to stop?
Stop.
And unfortunate, sorry, I switched it. Tell me again it's when to stop, I'm sorry.
Stop.
Yours truly. Miss Catherine,
Stop.
I promise. Write down, I
Okay.
promise. You're gonna begin your poem or writing. It doesn't have to be a poem, it could be a poem or writing. Whatever you wanna write. It's gonna begin with I promise or end with I promise. And mine is gonna be stop. Once upon a time. All right, and the next thing is we all have a variation. Miss Jean, you need to pay special attention to the way your poem sounds.
Okay.
Miss Betty, when you write your poem, make sure to read it to somebody in your house. Miss Betty might be gone, but it's okay. That's all. I'm gonna do the same. The variation is gonna be with everybody. Please just make sure to focus on how your poem sounds. Pay special attention to the way your poem sounds. Anybody have any other pieces that they want to share today?
This is due next week.
It's not necessary. We really don't have a due date. Sometimes I expect them to be done in next class, but if you don't finish it, it's no pressure. I kind of just, due to the fact that we all have our lives and different things to do, you may get to it, you may not. You might write some other poem that you want to share. It's totally up to you.
Okay, so let me make sure I'm understanding the assignment.
Yes.
Okay, so we're using these 3 words either in a poem or a
Any kind of
piece.
type of writing that you want to write. It could be it could be any of the styles of poems that we've written, like haikus, acrostics. You could write a short story, any of the genres that we've already followed. And like one other thing I want to say, a writing could be something like a quote. What if you just made a short quote or a phrase? You could do that as well. Anything you want to write. A quote could be, you go, girl.
Okay.
A quote is like, you go, girl. We've all said that.
Okay, and then we are to either end or begin with that piece.
With that prompt, the prompt that I gave
that
you.
prompt.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And to pay attention to how it sounds.
Right.
Yes. Miss Jean.
I would like to see us each day, since we are writers, give advice for the day, each one of us. Quick advice for the day.
All right.
Yeah. Say that one. You want me to give each one of y'all advice?
No, we want to give everybody in the world advice in
Okay.
a sentence or two.
Oh, that'd be nice. That'd be nice too. Yeah. That'd be
Since we're old and Kim, since we're old and wise.
Y'all not old. Somebody always older than y'all, so you young and beautiful. All right,
Well,
so
I don't know what young is.
some people really want to leave this class so y'all can go to the new class, cooking and conversations with Miss Aja Simmons and our cooking team. So I'm going to leave you with this poem quickly. If you all want to go to that, and thanks again. Have a wonderful and blessed day. It's called "It Starts at Home." Long, long ago, before we were grown, we would become. Sorry. It starts at home. Long, long ago, before we were grown, who would we become? Started at home. The person that we were in our family is related to the person we will eventually be. How did we treat our sisters and brothers? How did we get along with one another? What lessons at home were we able to learn? When we dealt with family, did we show our concern? Did we realize that those who scolded and praised us were doing the best they knew how to guide and raise us? They were trying to teach us how we should behave. They wanted us to avoid going to an early grave. They wanted you to know how you should carry yourself, how important it was to get along with everyone else. They were teaching us that one of life's greatest priorities is knowing how to deal with and respect authority. That in order for us to function in our society, we had to understand the importance of responsibility. Whether in public, on the job, or while in school, it would not be acceptable to act a fool. And if you carry yourself with a bad attitude, you'll find yourself in the middle of many a feud. Getting respect and giving it to others is the key. All my life, it's worked just fine for me. And it all started at home long, long ago before I was grown. All right, young people. Thank you so much. Let me see y'all pump y'all's fists. Word Up Wednesdays. This is the class all about poetry, spoken word, and short stories. Love you. See you all next week. Keep writing. Ooh. Peace.
Peace.
Miss Jean.